Rachel. Today I'm back. I'm in my memory planner from Harriet Wright Designs again. This is the A5 wide and I'm absolutely loving it so far. We've done one weekly and one monthly, but we're getting there. And I'm going to use this gorgeous kit from Harriet Wright Designs. Now it says on the top of here that this was the October subscription, but I vaguely remember on the packaging there was a sticker saying that that was wrong and it was a different month subscription. And I also believe that this is available to buy in the shop, or at least it has been, because I actually got it in a grab bag as well, so I have it twice, but that's no bother because I can use it in the coming year in winter in my Salgy, and we'll use it in here in my memory planner as well. So we've got some gorgeous full boxes here. We've got 9 and we've got some functional boxes at the bottom there. We've got some washi and some date covers and a little bit of deco. We've got some headers. We've got a Monday through Sunday, some trackers, checklists, some icons, and we've got all of our functional boxes there as well. Now, this is a smaller kit for a big spread, so I'm either going to have to pull some things in, or I'm going to have to be clever about how I fill the spread up. But we'll see, we'll figure it out, we always do. This is how last week turned out. I popped this one up, this was the first week we did in here, and I just love how it turned out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a full sidebar every week, but I guess we'll find out. And we are into this week, which was the first full week of January. So let's get on with this. So I'm actually pre-filming at the moment. I'm filming this on Saturday morning, but you're probably going to see this at some point in the week because I'm having some work done in the house, and I realised that I'm not going to be able to film any videos, I don't think, when the workmen are here. And I've only just had a week where I didn't put anything up on YouTube because I had a week off with the kids. So I'm just thinking that I'm trying to get ahead and get some bits and pieces filmed. We'll at least try and be organised. I think I should be okay. I think I've got 3 videos so far filmed. This paper from Harriet Wright Designs is absolutely beautiful, and I think as well that it is removable. Now then, I'm just thinking, do I want to, no, because it'll look weird if I put the washi in there, won't it? It does need to go down the bottom, yeah. There are lines on the page. I'm just going to try and line it up as best I can. I'm going to try and get it straight across the bottom. Like I said, this is removable paper, so it's not too bad if I go a little bit skew with. I am going to put both pieces on as well. We've got a thinner piece and a bigger piece. This kit is foiled in a beautiful silver foiling. Silver foiling is one of those foils that I always forget how much I like. But when winter comes around, I really do quite like a silver foiling. Perfect. Let's do the other side then. We're going to need to give this side a little trim, I think, because we don't want to go all the way across on this one, but that's okay. Oh, I've got something on it. There we go. Okay, so let's trim this down then. Because it's a removable piece of washi, I'm going to use my slice tool instead of my scissors, because it doesn't matter if I let that lay down on the paper, because I know it will definitely come up. So let's do that. I've had this for a long time now and it's very, very sharp still. I don't know whether that's a thing, like whether or not they will blunt, but mine is perfect, she says, and then can't get it off. There we go. I'm always wary about how much I cut through because I'm terrified of cutting through the page, and I think I would just be really disappointed if I did that. It would be a bit of a disaster, wouldn't it? Right, let's get our date covers down then. Now, I'm not going to white out, I don't think. I'm just going to stick over the top. These are paint swipe ones, and they are actually in the paint swipe cut as well. They have not been cut in like a box. So we're going to just have to be a bit careful about how we're putting them down. Oh, I do need to white, don't I? I need to white out, okay. Let's do that then. Yeah. Let me get my white out. I do have some in here. Here we go. So, how are you all? I hope you're all well. It is a lovely Saturday morning here. It's absolutely gorgeous. The sun's out. It's cold still. Chris has just gone to the gym, and I was holding the door open for him while he was sorting his bike out. And I was like, oh, it's cold out here. My friend did just text me to see if I wanted to go for a walk down the prom today. But I was like, I totally want to hang out with you, but let's do something inland. Because if you're not from a seaside town like me, you might not realise that when you go near the promenade or near the beach or whatever, it is way windier than it is inland. So yeah, I don't fancy being freezing. As much as it looks like it's a nice, beautiful summer's day, it's definitely not. So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we're going to go shopping, or just for a mooch around. We normally mooch around doing something, you know. I think when we hang out on a Saturday, it's usually because her people have gone to a football match. And I think I heard Chris say that he's going to take Paige to the park whilst I'm gone. So she'll be happy about that. She wants to take her bike with her. We're trying to encourage her to get her stabilisers off her bike. But she's not keen in the slightest. She thinks she's leaving them on forever. But I said to her, if you take them off and you manage to do a really good job learning to ride your bike, then Daddy and I can buy you the next staged bike. But we can't do that until you learn to ride without your stabilisers on, because the next stage bike doesn't come with stabilisers. So she's coming round to it a bit. We're going to try and do it on weekends and stuff, because she loves riding that bike. She got a scooter for Christmas, but she struggles with it. It hurts her legs when she's using it. Right, let's see which headers do we want to use. I really like these floral ones. I think I'm going to go with these. If I use the dot ones, then I can use the floral ones in the spread for putting an icon on top of. What do you think? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the dot ones. Okay, so let's get these off. Oh, is that not... These miscut? Are these not all... What's going on here? This is really weird. Was this a miscut kit that I bought? So these ones aren't cut correctly either. And I don't think these ones are. But I have this kit twice. So let's take the header sheet out of this one and see what the situation is with this. Maybe between the two sheets I can cobble together some headers. So 1, 2, wait, this one's all right. Right, okay, that's fine. I'll put that one away and I can use that one in my Stylogy. It doesn't matter so much in there about having 3 different sets of headers, because I can just pull some in or just not use headers. I don't always use headers in my Stylogy. It depends what layout I'm doing. Beautiful. Let's use the rest of them then. Yeah, I ended up with this twice because I bought it and then I bought one of those mystery kit pulls and it ended up being this again. Not in the same order. So I did get it twice, but I decided not to de-stash them because actually it's a beautiful kit and I don't mind having it twice. And now I'm going to use it. I'm only going to have it once again. Okay, right, I'm going to put that back to the side and try and keep that one together with the other kit. And we'll try and use, if the rest of this is miscut, we'll try and figure it out. Right, so that's where we are at so far. Do I want to cover this January up? Let's leave the sidebar for now and we'll decide what we're doing with that later on. And I think what we should do is have a look in here and see what kind of week I had to see how much stuff I've got to fill in the week. So it was this week here, bar the Sunday, because that was in last week. So we've got this and this. So we've not got too much on it, have we? So I think we're going to have more than one full box on some days. Maybe it's a good thing that I've got the kit twice. Let's have a look. Right, so we'll start with Monday then, and we will go straight with a bin day sticker, because we always have a bin day on Monday. Not the most exciting thing to put down, however, it does fill in some space. So let's do this. Have a look through my reusable sticker book and see if we can find a bin sticker. I just spotted that out the corner of my eye, stuck on there. It's not where we want you. I've got this bin sticker here and I'm going to use this one because it's a white one. I think it'll go quite nicely with the cool tone of the kit. I'm going to layer it down a little bit as well, so we're going to pop that down there. And then it says that I watched an episode of Law and Order, just deciding whether or not I want a full box yet. Yeah, let's do a full box, and we'll do this one. And then let me get my sheet to lean on. We want to write on here. It's really weird that I'm doing a winter day in here, but in my head I know shortly I'm going out in the sunshine. It's been cold again here though. I don't know what it's been like for other countries. We seem to be having like a second winter wind where it's just come back for a bit. Let's do Law and Order in this one. Okay, and we'll put that down. There we go, put that one down there like that. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to mark that we did some laundry, and I'm going to do it using one of these beautiful layering boxes. So if I put that there and I have a look for some laundry stickers in here, I believe I've just put some in nearer the back. Should we do... not quite the colourway though, is it? What do we think? Oh, we've got a grey laundry one here. Now these were from a printable that I printed out myself. I can't quite remember the shop that I printed them out from, unfortunately. But if you go on Etsy and you search for printable stickers, icons, there are a ton and they will come up. They always come up when I'm searching for that. Look at this little box here. How cute is that? It's a little bit of deco on this one. Right, so after that, what do we have? We have got that I washed the uniforms ready for the kids going back to school. And that I did a de-stash. So let's mark de-stash because we've just done laundry there. I'm going to write it in one of these boxes. I've just done a de-stash this morning on Facebook. My PayPal does this really annoying thing, so it will pend all the money. So instead of the money going straight into my PayPal account and I can get it out, it pens for 31 days, right? So I rang them up to ask them why it kept happening, because it happened over and over again every time I was doing a de-stash. And the guy on the phone said to me, oh, it's because we're trying to figure out what, and it's not a new account. I've had this PayPal account for at least 10 years, probably more, and I've never had a claim made against me or anything like that. And just this last year, this started happening. Anyway, so yeah, I said, what's going on? Oh, we're just trying to figure out what the pattern of the account is, and then it will go back to normal. But it should, when we do this, it normally takes anywhere up to about 3 months or so, and then it'll just go back to normal. Well, it's never gone back to normal. I've just done a de-stash this morning. Someone's paid him £31 and it's gone to pending. So I'm going to ring them again after I get off the phone. And he said to me last time, well, if you call again, because at that time when I phoned up, I complained and he released the money for me. It was about 90 quid. He released the money for me and I got it in my bank. And he was like, well, if you ring up again, we won't be able to do this again for you. But that was about 6 months ago and it's still doing it. So you will release my money. I can't understand why they're doing it when there's other people who are doing de-stashes and they are not having this same issue. I have had a brain fart and I can't remember how to spell Assassin's Creed. There it is, it's written in the planner H, don't be stupid. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Chris was playing and I was watching. Oh, this paper has got to be one of my favourite papers for how my pen writes on it. I love it so much. If I put that up a tiny bit and leave a gap at the bottom, maybe we can put a game control pad. What do you think about that? I've definitely got some, but I don't know if I've got any in here. In fact, let's just look straight in the icons folder because I know that I've got some in there. So let's see what we can find in here. They're right there, aren't they, sticking out. Do we have anything that will go with the colourway that I'm working with? Maybe this one here. Okay. So let's get this down and then we are done for Monday. Perfect. So I've only actually written 3 things on there, but I've made it work. That's what we like. That's what we want to do. So moving on to Tuesday then, I've got that my little kiddie winkers were back to school. So let's write that in a big box. We're just about to get to the end of the Easter holidays as well, and they're going back to school on Monday. So they're obviously not very happy about it. Weirdly, Jensen School, they are back on Monday, but they're not going in until 10 AM. Just why? Why? Did the teachers fancy just one extra lie-in? Tell me why. And then we've got the same thing again. We have got Law and Order and we have got Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And that seems to be the theme of the week. We had a few bits like that going on. What am I writing on here? Here we go. I think I'd watched a random episode of SUV, which I've watched loads over the years, but I've fallen out watching it. And I think I watched a random episode on Channel 5, and then I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love this. So I went on the Sky Player and like downloaded loads of episodes and got back into it and started watching some. I've still got loads on there to watch. It's just so easy to watch. I love it. One of my favourite programmes. Back to school and then Assassin's Creed Valhalla again. In fact, I don't think I will write the game name. I think I will just put an icon down because you'll know. We'll know what I'm saying. So we'll put that there and then we'll go for another one of these. Let's go for this darker purple one. I'm trying to pick the ones that will go sort of with the kit and won't look too far out of the colour scheme. Maybe a bit bright, that one, but I don't really have much choice. Right, anyway, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not going to lose any sleep about that. Let's put down a little checklist then, because I do have a little checklist. I've got uniforms and de-stash. I needed to sort out the uniforms for school, and I also needed to put the de-stash stuff that people had bought in the envelopes to post. There we go, perfect. So now we can have a full box. Let's have this one with all of the winter things on it. I'm not going to read them all out because there's a lot, but it's just got loads of different winter things on there, all foiled. So that's very pretty. There we go. And then I am going to mark down that I had a nap as well, because I did. And actually, these ones being miscut and 2 coming off at once is going to make them a nice layering box, isn't it? All is not lost. We can make use of everything. Let's see if I've got a nap sticker in here then. My favourite ones are from Papershire, but I don't think I've got any left. But I keep saying this, I need to do an order with Papershire. I need to order some of my favourite things. One of my other favourite sheets from there are the bins, which I've got, and also the YouTube stickers, which I think I'm out of as well. So let me just keep having a look and see if I can find anything that sort of signifies a nap. That's probably how I was feeling, but I don't want to put him in this spread. This spread seems too pretty for a sticker like that. That's a pretty laundry day sticker as well, isn't it? Let's pull that out and just pop it on here, and we will use it further on in the spread because I do have some more laundry to pop on. Oh, I have a game pad there. That's a nice one. What about one of the... I've got this from Paper K, and it is a bear chilling out. But is that a pizza box? I wasn't eating pizza. It's just a lap tray, isn't it, with a cup of tea on it. A bag of crisps in her hand. That is definitely me. Oh, I love crisps so much. I love crisps so much. What is your vice? Crisps, chocolate, or sweets? Crisps all day long. All day long, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I love them. Let's just use one of these just to fill in that little bit of space down there at the bottom. Like this. Because it's just too big of a space to leave plain. Okay, so that is Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday then. I had Dexter at the vet's. I remember this. So this was before his eye business started. This was when he had a really bad case of sickness and diarrhea. And he was very, very weak and very poorly. I'm not going to talk about it too much because it's upsetting, but I genuinely thought that I was coming home from the vet's without him this day. I thought that this was it. But it turns out that it was just a little bit too much Christmas indulgence. I don't give him too many treats. He's always had a bit of a sensitive stomach. And he's always been like the sickier dog. But over Christmas, like, people come round, don't they, and see you. And everybody that comes into my house, every time they come in, they will give the dogs a treat. And then we had a capon for Christmas. My mum gave him a bit of chicken when she was here. And, yeah, it was just an overindulgence. So he had an injection, but it was brilliant, you know. So he was really weak and really, really poorly looking when he went in. And then they gave him this injection. Like an hour later at home, he was like an entirely different dog. He was just better. He was just so much better. It was like amazing and a miracle. Like a little miracle, honestly. I've pulled that to put down, but actually it's the same as that box there, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the house one instead, and I just want to put a sticker down to mark that I went and did some shopping. I'm not sure if it was at Aldi or if it was at the Co-op. I haven't written it down. It was on the Wednesday. The kids were at school, so it was probably just me on my own at Aldi. So yeah, I'll mark that down. They're my favourite YouTube stickers. So to mark this down, I usually use one of my Paper K basket stickers, but it's possible that I've run out of those as well. Here's one. I need to do a Paper K order as well. When my D-stash money comes through, maybe that's what I should do. Buy some stickers from Paper K and from Papershare. And then we have got Law and Order again. See, I told you I was binge watching. I was binging this week. Let's do it on this one. There we go. Dexter's just come in to join me. I think he's been in the kitchen for some dinner. Okay. Oh, he's a good boy. He ran after a ball yesterday, which might not sound exciting at all, but he has arthritis in his legs, as you know. I go on about it all the time. And he really struggles. He really, really struggles. And Paige got a ball yesterday from a play area, and she threw it on the floor for herself. She was going to go and chase it, and he, so slowly and so grandpa-like, just ran after it to go and get it. And all of our hearts melted, because Dexter in his younger years was ball crazy. We were notorious on the park near our house because he would steal other dogs' balls and he would never give them back. And in the end, people thought it was really funny because little dogs get away with murder, don't they? But we would hear people when we would come on the park and they'd be like, "Put your balls away, Dexter's here." So the other dogs had to wait for him to go. So he was, yeah, a little bit ball crazy. So it was so cute to see him enjoying that again yesterday. Although there was definitely a couple of times when it rolled past him and he didn't see it because he doesn't have the eyesight anymore. But honestly, it melted my heart. Yeah, he's getting his dinner from the kitchen and he's bringing it in here to eat because he likes to eat near his mummy. Law and Order again, guys. Apparently we watched it every day. Did I do anything? I think from the looks of this, I'm giving you the impression that I dropped the kids to school and then just sat on my butt watching Law and Order. It's definitely possible that that happened. It was a slow week. Okay, I'm going to put down my big checklist box. And we can put a little bit of a list on there. I mean, it's not mega important to put these checklists down because they're things that I've already done. But it's just nice to, yeah, it's just nice to mark the things that I was doing. This was in preparation for Paige's birthday. So we'll put those down on there. Where did I put my full box on this one? I don't want them to match up. I've got 2 on, so it doesn't really matter. We'll do this one. I've got 3 full boxes left, and then I don't know if you've noticed, but this one is sort of kiss cut around the paint stripes. So maybe I can use that as a special box on the sidebar. Oh, I can hear him. He really is chomping down on his dinner, bless him. Right, so what am I on? Thursday. My mum came round for a cup of tea. My mum's currently on holiday. She's gone to Devon for the week. And then I've got laundry as well, which I'm going to write down on this, and I'm going to use that laundry box. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's put my full boxes down for that. Okay, so let's put my icons down for that. We've got this one from, I think it's Little Balloon Papery. Then I want to put my laundry one on there. And then this one, I want something that's like a cup of tea, because I had a brew with my mum. Do I have any cute cups? I've got this, but I think it needs to be something a bit more special. I can't think what I would ever need a toilet roll sticker for. If we were in 2020 and we were going through the pandemic again, where everybody was just hoarding toilet rolls, maybe that would have been useful for that. Maybe that is where that sticker originated from. I mean, I could use it when I want to buy toilet roll, but I don't normally do a shopping list like that in my planner. Oh, that's cute. I like how that's turned out. Okay, we are going on to Friday, and it says that we did a walk with the dogs. I'm going to put my full box down first, and I'm going to put it down the bottom right here. Do I have a weekend banner in this kit? I don't think I have a weekend banner in this kit. I don't, but that's okay, because I can get one from the back of my book in a minute when we're over here. So a nice walk with the dogs. So I walk my dogs every day, obviously, just in case anybody thinks, why do I only do it some days? I don't. I walk them every day, but they can't manage a long walk. So when I write in walk with the dogs, it's when we've been somewhere nice, not just like a normal walk down the street. We don't do these nice walks anymore properly like this, because Dexter really can't manage a long walk anymore. But we were at this point going down the lane that's near us, and we didn't know at the time that it was one of Paige's school friends that lived down there, but there's a couple of fields down there, and it's got like 7 horses in, and we were going to visit the horses, and then I saw this kid's dad come out from the house, and he was like, hey, and I was like, oh, I didn't know these were yours. Are these your horses? He was like, yeah. I said, oh, well, I hope you don't mind, but we've been visiting them. And he was like, no, that's absolutely fine, come and see them whenever you want. So we were at the time going, I tell you what, Effie loved them as well. Effie loved those horses. She will bark at anything that comes down the street. Bird, car, dog, man, anything. So I thought that she would absolutely lose it at these horses, but she loved them. She was sticking her little head through the fence so that the horse could sniff her, and she was sniffing him, and a little tail was going. And I was like, there really is no logic to what you will tolerate in life, is there? She let a beagle walk past the house this morning, and she didn't bark, and I was like, oh, he's allowed safe passage, is he? What was the criteria for that? Why did he pass? Do we know? And like 2 seconds later, a German Shepherd went past, and he was not. Can't stress that enough. He was not allowed safe passage, and she lost it. So yeah, we don't know why Effie does what she does. I don't think she knows why she does what she does. I am going to use one of my beautiful doggy stickers. So these are from Puka Bear Cuties. This, of course, is Dexter, and I do have Effie in here. I'm going to use Effie because I feel like her colours go better with the spread. I know it's a bit weird to say that about my dog, but I've used Dexter a lot later on because he had a lot of vet visits. Here she is. There's my Momo. So yeah, we'll use Effie today. And so it's been a few days past since the video's gone up when you'll be watching this video, but to me in real time as filming, yesterday was when Robin and I put our collabs up with the dogs, and I sent her a right mess of a voice note last night because, so I don't know if you remember me saying on one of my videos, I'm sure I've said it a couple of times, but I can't put pictures up at the minute and I can't put text up because, so if I was to put a picture up at this point in the video right now, so we're 14 minutes and 22 seconds on my camera, I'll have edited so it won't be that on the screen for you guys, then for the rest of the duration of this video, that picture will be stuck up. Now, it's not because I've not put in when I want. In my editing software, I can see that I only want that picture to be there for that amount of time, but for some reason, it must be a bug, it's putting it over the entire video. So I couldn't put any pictures of the dogs up yesterday, but if you go and watch Robin's video, if you haven't caught that video, it's the, oh, it won't be the one before this one, will it? It's the one that I filmed before this one. It'll be on my channel, you'll find it, it's not too far away. And yeah, she put pictures of all the dogs up and she put Dexter and Effie up, and then I sent her a snotty voice message afterwards. I was like, ah, I love your video, you put my dogs at the end. Oh, it was bad. Sorry, Robin. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but once Robin sent Paige some Happy Mail, and it was, I'm not going to show it because they're not my pictures to show on here. I don't know if she'll appreciate it, but it basically had a note that had like 20 different captions on it, and then 20 photographs of various dogs in her family and her Cooper. And there might have been Mochi as well, and they had numbers on the back, and it wasn't intended to be a game, but Paige plays that as a game all the time. She turns the photographs over on the table with the numbers, finds the number, finds the caption, and then reads it. And there's this one photograph that I'm not going to be able to show you. It's not mine to show anyway, but it cracks me up. I look at it all the time. She sent me a photograph of her son's dog, Moose. I'm saying she sent it to me. She didn't send it to me. She sent it to Paige. I just appreciate it. And it's her son's dog, Moose, and he's like facing that way, so you can see his little doggy butt, but his face is looking at the camera, and I just feel like he's like, hey. And it just makes me laugh so much. I think it might be my favourite thing that she's ever sent to my house, and it wasn't even for me. Oh dear. So yeah, anyway, that was a whole digress about absolute nothing. So let's get back on track, and I need to write down that we went to see Nana and Brian. So let's do that here. And we can pop that down there. If I feel like I need any extra boxes for this, I can steal the other sheet of this from the other one. Because I don't think I'm going to need so many in my Stalogy spread when I do it. Especially not if I do it as a cousin layout, which I'm kind of tempted to try. I do want to put a heart on there. So let's have a look and see what I've got in my hearts folder. I've had a shower and I've not dried my hair. I can't tell you how cold I am. Should have dried my hair before I started the camera, but the reason I haven't is Chris has gone to the gym. Oh, that's gold foil. Do we mind? No, we're all right. Yeah, Chris has gone to the gym, so this is the only time I'm going to get to film because I'm going out later on with Alison. I can't film when... I can film when Paige is in the house. I can't film when Chris is in the house because he's just really noisy and annoying. Yeah, so I have to do it when he's gone to the gym. So I thought, well, if I waste my time drying my hair, then I am not going to get time to film a video. If I'm really, really clever, I can maybe film 2. We will see. Right then, I am going to have a look for a YouTube sticker because we watched some YouTube on this day. I'm trying to get back into watching YouTube a bit more. It's not that I don't want to, but I am definitely finding that I just don't have the same time that I used to anymore. I'm going to put one of these funny header boxes down that didn't cut properly. I'm just going to put that down there for a little fill in the space situation, and then we're going to move on to Saturday. Now, we've got no weekend banner, so I'm going to have a look in the back of here and see if I've got any weekend banners. Oh, I want one of those. They are old school stickers from Josephine Bow Designs, and I love them. We can have a laundry as well. Did we have any play dates this week? Catch up with Alison. Oh, I went out for dinner. Oh, I remember this day. I think we'll go out for dinner today. I don't know where we'll go. I'm always up for dinner, you know. Invite me out for dinner, I'll always come. If there's food, I'm there. We went for a play date yesterday, me and my friend Sophie, and my other friend Jess came along later on. But when we were organising it, oh, what a shame that that's not quite the right colours behind it. Yeah, when we were organising it, my friend Sophie, she texted me, she was like, what time do you want to go? And I was like, 12. And she was like, okay. And then about 10 minutes later, she's like, we're eating dinner, yeah? We are one and the same. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, why do you think I come to these places with you? Feed me. Right, so let's get our full boxes down then. I've only got 2 more left and I feel like I want to put them next to each other. Will that be a bit weird if I put 2 boxes next to each other that don't actually go together? It's going to be a bit weird, that, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that one off and we'll just go with this one for now. And I'll decide where I want to put the other one. I can't put it at the bottom because this one's very near the bottom, so it's probably going to go mid or something, but that's okay. Right then, so this Saturday, I had a catch up with Alison. Paige came with us as well, actually, I remember. We went to Ma Baker's and we had some lunch. And then Alison took us to see her sister. Alison's got a sister called, I won't say what she's called actually, not my business. But my friend's got a sister who Paige loves, so we went to go and visit her. She still had a Christmas tree up as well, I remember. What date was this? The 7th of January, yeah. And my mum always said, I don't know how true this is, whose mum or Nana used to say this, that if you leave your Christmas tree up past the 12th day gone of Christmas, so 12 days after Christmas, if you leave your Christmas tree up after then, you have to leave it up for the rest of the year. That's what my mum used to tell me. So let's put down lunch at Ma Baker's. Okay. And then underneath it, I just pulled that round sticker and I'm going to put down a little food plate just to fill in a bit of space because I don't have anything else really to put on here. So if I do that, and then if I find, I'm sure I've got like some chips or a plate of food or something. I vaguely remember that I had a toastie. I think I had toastie and chips. I should have put it over a bit, shouldn't I? Let's put it over a bit. These are removable, let's not forget. These are removable, so it's no bother. These are from Papershire as well, if anybody's wondering. And then laundry. I have an extra bit here. Will this fit? It's a little too big, but if I just put that down there and then trim, we're going to be good. Okay, oh no, that's not my paper trimmer. That's my paper trimmer. Oh, I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys. My head is freezing. I need to dry my hair. I also need to call the opticians because I went in yesterday to have a look at some sunglasses. I'm going to need some prescription sunglasses. I'm blind without them. I can't wear shop bought sunglasses anymore. And so I went in and chose some yesterday. And he was asking me what lenses I wanted, if I wanted polarised lenses or normal lenses, and I hadn't made a decision, but I'm going to make a decision today. I think I'm going to go for them. Who's got polarised lenses in their sunglasses? It wasn't too much of a price difference. I think he said it was like £20 more, and it would be completely glare free. And I just thought, do you know what? These are going to be the only sunglasses that I buy. It's not going to be like, because I'm not a designer sunglasses, but these are Ray-Bans that I've bought because I fell in love with them. However, ordinarily, I'm just somebody that will buy them from like New Look, River Island, anywhere. I think I bought some from Bow Boutique online that were like £7 in the sale, and they were my favourite for ages. I'm going to have to give them to my friend and then just cry every time I see her wearing them. I know I can have the lenses changed, but on such a cheap pair of glasses, I don't want to put prescription lenses in it. I feel like it would be daft to have a really cheap frame and then expensive lenses. But yeah, anyway, he really recommended them, and we go in there a lot because all of us wear glasses apart from Paige. I'm going to put this down just for a bit of something. Am I? Oh no, I said sidebar for that, didn't I? Let's save that for the sidebar. Yeah, so I really trust him. He doesn't try and upsell me or get more money or anything like that. He's a really nice guy. In fact, we go in so often and buy glasses and stuff. My nan and stuff goes as well. He actually does us a really great deal on the prices of the glasses anyway. He never charges us what's on the shelf. So it's not about that. He was just trying to see if he could recommend something for me. But I wasn't too sure on the situation, on like what the benefits were. But I had a bit of a Google last night, and I think I'm going to go for it. So I'm going to give him a ring and tell him to do that for me. He does them really quick as well. So yesterday was Friday. I just popped in before shop shut, and he was like, oh, these will be ready for you on Monday. I was like, wow, that's quick. Brilliant. Right then, we're on Sunday, and we are going to mark down that Dexter started his new medication. Oh, and then I watched something different, but still on the same theme. CSI Vegas. Dexter started medication. So this was not medication for his sickness thing. That was all done with literally the next day after that injection. But whilst I was there, I had them take a look at him and his legs, and this is when we found out that he had the arthritis. So this is his arthritis medicine, and do you know what? It's done him the world of good. It really, really has. I can't believe how much of a difference it's made to him. There's a full box. I was going to say, why don't I have a full box for this day? Why have I only got that? I knew I had one, but it's because I stuck it to the table. Yeah, so he's on Metacam. You can't buy it over the shelf, but if you have got a dog who you think might be suffering with arthritis, ask them about that and see what their thoughts are, because it definitely works for Dexter. So let's put CSI Vegas down there. And we use the supplements as well, the You Move supplements. He's on Joint Care Plus. I went on the website and filled out the quiz, and it recommended Joint Care Plus for him. And that works alongside with it. The vet recommended that to me as well, actually, and that's quite good as well. And then I think, I've just got one more box, and it says that it's one of those ones from Paper K. I must have been lazy. It says that I've been lazy again. So let's see if I've got another one of those left, or something that signifies that we didn't really do much on that day. What about Pookie in his armchair? Chilling. We'll pretend that he's chilling watching the TV. Let's do that. Let's put it on one of these Hobonichi style boxes. We'll put the box to the left and the icon layered to the side. There we go then. That is the entire week done. Let's have a think about this sidebar then. It needs something, doesn't it? It needs something. I don't like just leaving it. But I don't know. I don't know what. So let's first of all put down this box, cover up the January, and put a January down if I have one. Let's see if we've got a January in the back of here. Here's a January, and it's kind of the right colourway. It's like a cool colour. By the time I put it on, yeah, it's going to be very muted anyway. Okay, I'm going to need to order some scripts, I think, if I'm going to be doing that every week. Something to think about. And then, so first of all, let's put down our little deco-y situation, or shall we put a header first? Let's put some kind of a header. We'll use one of these scallop ones. We're literally just filling the space here. I've got a couple of trackers and a meal tracker that I can put down. There we go. Oh, that's not straight at all. That better? That's better, isn't it? There we go. And then let's move on to the sheet that's got the trackers on it then. So we'll do the meal tracker, which is the Monday through Sunday. Put that here. Are you back. Hello, baby. Sit down, boy. Sit down and save your leggies. And then we'll do a header. Do I have one that will peel off one on its own? Oh, I do. That was handy. I'm not touching them up to the sticker above. I'm leaving the space to make it fill out quicker. And then we'll put the trackers down. I think that this has been a miscut kit. It's not been horrendously miscut at all. I'm more than happy to have used it, and I wouldn't complain about it. I've probably bought it as a miscut. I don't think it's been sent out like this, but if it's had, I don't think I'd complain about it. Even the header situation has not really bothered me that much. But yeah, I think potentially I have bought this as a miscut. Do you know what? Just because I want to, and I want to fill in the space, I'm going to put Dexter and Effie down just because I want to. Let's put you down, Dex. There you go. And let's put your sissy down. She can go here. Look at that little face. It literally looks just like them. It's so funny. I can't think of a better way to fill in a sidebar, to be honest. Pictures of my dogs. Okay. Are you fed up of hearing me talk about my dogs yet, you guys? There's definitely some people that are unsubbing for it. But I'm not going to start. There's some of you that are totally here for it as well. I know that. Right then. Let's get to the tracker for the meals and figure out what we ate on this day. Okay, so we have got wraps, pancakes, random pancake day. Oh, we went to the Highfield for lunch on this day. Wraps again. Oh my, it's a bad week. Pizza, pasta, and toast. We rounded the week off with some toast. And then we'll do meds for this one. This obviously is not necessary because the week is long gone, but just for the purpose of filling in the space, and why not, we're going to do skincare and meds. And we did skincare every day this week as well. Oh, I was on the ball. I was using all my nice skincare that I must have got for Christmas. Now I do have this left. Will it cover the entire box? It will. I think we can just about manage to pull one more header from this collection. Do we have one more header that's on its own? Have we got one that's actually going to come off as a one? Hey, there we go. And we've done that too. I think this is going to have to be the way. We're going to have to do something with the sidebar because it just looked weird without anything on it, didn't it? It really did. So I do have a few bits of stickers left on these sheets. Not too much, but I can add it to that other one that I've got and it'll just bulk that one up a bit. I don't know, maybe I'll use it in my Salogy or in a memory planner next year. But let's take a look at how this spread has turned out. We need some date dots. You see, this is why we have a proper look at how things have turned out, and then we figure out what we're missing. We need some date dots, and the date dots that I think I'm going to use are going to be some clear ones or some white ones. I could do some silver foil as well. Let's just have a flick and see where we end up. Makes me sad to flick through here now because I end up wounded that File Fabulous are no more. No, I don't want holographic. I would like silver. No. File Fabulous broke my heart and stopped trading. Oh, I've got these ones which are from Happy Shape Papery. Let's use those ones. Let's go with these. So we need to start on the 2nd, I believe. Pretty sure we're starting on the 2nd. I've lost my page now. Yep, we are starting on the 2nd. there we go. That finishes off the spread nicely. I am super happy with how this turned out. I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. I love my little doggy sideboard. I think that's adorable. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.